Hello everyone, welcome to the United Stand. It is me, Faz, from Istanbul, Rams Park Stadium, Galatasaray. Unfortunately, we failed to beat Galatasaray in this epic fixture. The score ended 3-3, all square. Galatasaray coming back into the game few times actually, and clawing back 3 goals, and they held their own. Listen, this game was supposed to be exactly the way it panned out, a huge blockbuster, one to remember for decades and decades to come. Yesterday, the Ultras, they showed us what they were going to do, a snippet on the little show that they put on for me and producer Ryan. And today we saw the whole show from the first whistle, first minute, right until the end. Every single minute, every single second, they were whistling, they were chanting. I think it was the third goal that we scored is when the stadium actually seemed like a stadium that you'd probably expect in the Premier League, a bit quieter. But look, let's talk about the game. Individual errors, that's what it came down to today. It wasn't tactical. I don't think tactically we went any wrong. We kept it tight in the back. I saw Aaron Wan-Bissaka tucking really tight in with the centre-backs. Luke Shaw tucking in with the centre-backs, trying to keep that front line of Galatasaray's contained. You saw Anthony marking his winger as well, helping out at the back. He had a good game overall, if you ask me, but it just simply wasn't enough to contain and keep Galatasaray out of this game. Bruno Fernandes, let's talk about him. Our captain, a fantastic goal, let's be deadly honest, a fantastic goal from the left half space, but unfortunately giving away a free kick in a dangerous area. And the funny thing is, I was just telling Ryan about this, and I was saying, you know what, I have a fully feeling about this free kick that Ziyech is going to take, because he's good, but let's be honest, he's not, world-class free kick taker, but he is good. He's got pedigree in free kick. And then literally a few seconds later, the goal goes in. Now, argument is that the wall was not set out correctly. Argument is it was going to goalkeeper's side, Andre Onana's side. So why did Onana flinch early? And as he flinched early, his weight shifted all the way towards one side, and he couldn't come back to try and stop the ball. The ball wasn't hit in a flamboyant way, top corner, no. It was just on the outside where the goalkeepers actually stood. But instead, the goalkeeper jumped a bit early, took his position a bit early, left his position a bit early. And there you go. That was the first goal from Hakim Ziyech. He ended up scoring a brace, got the Player of the Match award as well. The second goal that he scored is going to be talked about for a very long time. I don't know if it was a deflection or what exactly happened. I need to go and sit down and watch the game back and analyze it. But all I know is from the little highlight that I saw, the free kick was taken, and I think it might have come off someone, or Andre Onana got a hand or something on it, and it just rolled into the net. And that should not be happening. This is where it's costing us. We scored numerous goals in the Champions League already. Numerous goals. Yet we keep failing to try and win in games. Against Bayern Munich, against Copenhagen, against Galatasaray. We're scoring goals upon goals upon goals. And it's come down to the point where we have to wait now for other teams to see how they do in the group stage, and also on top of that beat Bayern Munich to try and qualify for the group out of the group stage. The most important thing is, what I don't like is letting our future be in the hands of Galatasaray and Copenhagen drawing. That's not right. We had the choice, we had the opportunity to try and secure the 3 points, and we failed. Let's be deadly honest, and we failed. And Andre Onana has made mistakes in the Champions League already. That's already been talked about. I've seen a couple of clips and pictures already flying about online about Andre Onana may not have been the keeper that we wanted or needed at the time that we got him in. Did we buy him too early? He's cost us as well. There's Wilfried Zaha. Wilf, cheers me. Can I get a picture with you, Wilf, please, if you don't mind? I have to, please, bro. I have to. Okay. Cheers, Wolf. Take care, my bro. There's Wilfred. As you all know on this platform, I have fought Wilfred's battle for many years. What a great player he is. He didn't manage to get on the score sheet today, but Hakim did. And look, let's talk about Scott McTominay. Let's talk about all of the players. I think, you know what, our back line actually did really, really well. I think our back line, they held their own. They tried to maintain shape. They tried to maintain possession of the ball when they needed to. I was a bit surprised that Kobbie Mainoo didn't start this game and Amrabat did. I think many fans online actually and all across the world were a bit surprised. Amrabat has joined Manchester United and he hasn't actually pulled up trees, has it? Kobbie Mainoo, on the other hand, the first Premier League debut of his against Everton, absolutely fantastic, balling out of control. And we were expecting for him to start this game, but he didn't. He came on in the second half, and he looked sharp. I'll be honest, he looked deadly sharp. He looked alive, and he made the ball move like how we were supposed to move. But with all due respect to Sofyan Amrabat, I don't think he should have started today at all. Scott McTominay, for me, a lot of people have been criticizing him for this game, but I don't think he made some awful mistakes as well. Obviously getting on the goal sheet as well. Our fullbacks, Bissaka, Dalot, Luke Shaw, they were all doing a good job. This is what annoys me with results like this and the way the league, the positioning in the league, the positioning in the group stage has all gone in. It just doesn't make sense. We go on a little tiny bit of, momentum, and then soon as we do that, another roadblock, another obstacle, another issue after issue after issue. Injuries are not on our side. Let's be honest, did we get lucky with that offside as well? Was Icardi actually onside? I'm sure the Galatasaray fans, the Turkish fans will probably be saying, you know what, we were onside and maybe we got lucky. From what I had seen from the reviews, it seemed like it was onside, so maybe we got lucky. Could have been 4-3, but that's the nature of football. Alejandro Garnacho, superstar, mate. Absolute superstar kid. This kid, well, I shouldn't call him a kid. He's gone from a young boy to a man at this point. The way he's scoring, that left foot. And after the goal as well, Fernando's comes up to him and tries to kind of, shove him a little bit, show him, push his weight around a little bit, because Alejandro's obviously taunting the fans and strolling and walking back to his position where, it's Galatasaray's home. They expect a bit of respect and you go back to your position quickly, but no respect was shown. And frankly, I like that. The aura, the ego almost that he has in him, to believe in him believe in himself on the pitch. Fantastic. Bruno Fernandes obviously setting him up, Rasmus Højlund holding up the ball. It was all really good, but it just wasn't enough. And where do we go from here? The biggest question of it all is Erik ten Hag safe if he doesn't make it out the group stage? That's the biggest question of it all. I managed to shake his hand, but unfortunately didn't manage to ask him a couple of questions. But the pressure, if you ask me, will be mounting. Yes, in the Premier League, things are looking okay. We've been winning good few games, but in the Champions League, which we fought for last season, it seems like we fight for this every season, top four. We make it into top four, we make it into the Champions League one way or another, but then when we get here, it's all a shambles, and we can't keep up, we can't go toe-to-toe. We face Bayern Munich at home in the next fixture. Are we going to do any damage, is the question. Is Bayern Munich going to put out a strong team, because they don't really need to? Are they just going to put out a soft team? We'll wait and see. Galatasaray and Copenhagen, they have to play each other, they have to draw. I'll be deadly honest, I don't think they're going to draw that game. I think Galatasaray, the way they're playing, the individual moments of brilliance that they have, the players that they have, I think they'll be able to get the win and they will secure qualification. That's just my honest opinion. Watching all the goals that we've scored in the Champions League, we can't face Bayern Munich and beat them. I'll be deadly honest. I'm deflated. We really thought we had it. I was celebrating from the first goal. Ryan had to stop me even. I was in the media area going absolutely crazy in the middle of the Turkish Galatasaray fans. I couldn't care. I was just, the child in me started jumping up and down. McTominay goal, Bruno's goal, all these individual moments of brilliance that we're having. yet still, it's not enough. Look, comment down below what you thought of the game. It's very, very late. It's past midnight here in Istanbul. The match nearly got called off, and part of me now almost wished that the match got called off, because maybe we could have done something on another day. But yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel, go and check out all the content that we put out on Twitter, the exclusive interview with the head of the Galatasaray Ultra that I did as well with the United stand. And yeah, thank you all. Newcastle next on the weekend. Hopefully we beat them. Take care, people.